What do I have? And then I noticed something. The color of the water was different. The water on the edges was dark and normal, but the water in the center was turquoise. What does this mean? Well, watercolor is dependent on the biome, and opening the F3 menu confirmed my suspicion. A small sector of the prison was manually changed into a warm ocean biome. So I checked my inventory and began eliminating items that definitely didn't help. Item frames, carrots, books, none of that was useful, and I could only think of one thing that could be: bone meal. I knew that bone mealing water would make seagrass, but what if that changed in a warm ocean? Well, it was the only shot I had, so I took aim in the warm ocean block, and nothing happened. So I tried every block, even the normal ocean, and nothing happened until the very middle warm ocean water source. I mean, something happened, but I don't know what happened. The bone meal just vanished. I had used it, but for what? With a quick Google search, I learned that I actually had just grown a coral fan, and I knew exactly what to do with that. Using my Silk Touch golden nugget, I broke the coral fan through the cracks and used it to raise the carpet level just like with the turtle egg in the previous room. And inside the hopper was a dripstone. That's it. I had to kill myself with a dripstone. By the time I got off the carpet, I realized that the coral had died and I didn't get it back when I mined it. Hopefully that's intentional. I tried to find a place to drop the dripstone on myself, but nowhere in the room had a ledge. But then I remembered the other property of dripstone: amplified fall damage. And after bouncing on the dripstone for a painful amount of time, I died and respawned in the next room. This next room was completely blank except for a crafting table, and I only needed 2 blocks to get up. Shouldn't be that bad, right? In the corner of the room there was a golden pressure plate covered with a barrier. Like the maze level, I needed some way to activate it and hopefully give me a block. But there was nothing. Or was there? I looked around the room and tried to find anything that I could do to press the pressure plate. There was absolutely nothing. The room was blank. For the 100th time, I was stuck again. And after a lot of thinking and head scratching, I tried something I hadn't tried before. I used F3. Now you may ask yourself, what's the point? Well, the whole plan relied on this little counter right here, the E counter. The E counter refers to entities, and I could use it to see if there were any mobs on the layer below me with the pressure plate. And lo and behold, there was one mob, or one entity. At first, I thought it was a piglin, so I tried leading it to the pressure plate using my nuggets, but that didn't seem to do anything. But then I had another good idea. I turned on subtitles. Now because these escape rooms take years to solve, I usually play them while blasting some sort of music to keep me from going insane. The downside to this though is that I miss any sounds made in the game. Hopefully turning on subtitles would tell me what type of mob was below me. And it did. A horse. And with that I knew just what to do. I took my